Okay, 6:30. I call this meeting to order, the East Windsor Building Commission. We are located at the John Daly Meeting Room, and we are also located via Zoom. In attendance, we have 7 regular members. We're missing is Jeff. Next on our agenda is approval of minutes. Anybody have any edits, corrections? Anything they want to add? Not, I'll entertain a motion for approval of the minutes.
So
I'll second.
So motion made by Dick to approve the minutes, second by Heather or Beecha.
usually.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
I wanted to share.
Okay, unfinished business, discussion and approval of meeting dates for 2025. Everybody in their packet received the date for next year. Is everybody good with those dates?
November 24th is obviously Saturday. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Memorial Day observed. What are we doing with that one?
What is it?
Not having meeting or,
It's optional. We
Probably not.
schedule it, and if we need it,
and then we
Yeah,
can just
cancel it.
cancel it? Okay.
that's usually how we've done it.
Yep.
If everybody's okay, I'll make a motion to approve the 2025 regular meeting dates as
Mo-
presented.
Motion made by Heather is
Second.
second, any discussion? Second by Wayne. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, next. Unfinished business, discussion to approve, oh no, that, discussion school projects to include Joe Sauerhofer, school projects.
Well, currently, the RFP for the next step in deciding on, or the next step for the architect to be hired to work with the Board of Ed on the what's gonna happen. RFPs out there now. So we're just waiting for the results. Once we get them, we'll bring them to you guys. And then from there, then you can recommend to the Board of Selectmen who to go.
Joe, when's the date? When's the bid date?
When it's due back.
Yeah.
We did it pretty aggressive. It's probably the middle of, I think, I want to say the 16th. Hold on, I can tell you. We working with the consultant, we did it pretty aggressive because they want to get it out there for the, have enough time for them to get it done and the prep for the referendum and all that, and you know, the studies for
What
the group.
different options?
What the options are, so we can.
I mean, I can.
No, hold on. I got it right here. It is due back on. The 5th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the 16th is something else.
Okay.
Yep.
Just so you guys all know, the facilities meeting for the subcommittee for the Board of Ed is supposed to be the 4th at 5:30 at the elementary school. If you guys want to come, because
What is it again?
What time was it at?
5:30, December 4th,
The old.
at the elementary school. Yep. In case you guys want to come in. Yeah, I texted Jeff. So Jeff, I texted him before here because I thought. it was-
Yeah, Jeff's the liaison.
More than one can go?
I mean.
As a member of the public,
Yeah.
we can go.
public, so you guys can all go.
Yeah, Jeff's the liaison for the commission, but you're more than welcome to show up if you want to.
So that we're working on the ed specs today. Over here, they already have the ed specs done for the high school. So that will determine size and everything. And then the three options, renovate is new, the elementary school, renovate is new, the high school, to include the middle school, or a new high school to include the middle school. So everything's going there. That's the general consensus. That's what's in the RFQ and RFP, and that's what Jason and Patrick and I think your committee pretty much said that's reality. So
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Joe about any other school project?
Thank you for the timeline you sent. It was not for that, but it was for the other project.
oh, yes, so we'll get to that one next.
Yeah, that's next.
Yep.
If not, we'll move on to C, discussion town projects, including Joe Sarhofer.
So community center, we're working on the interior, water lines all the way down the street, being a pressure test
Chlorinated,
Chlorinated, thanks. I was trying to think of the word. Chlorinated this week. And then they'll do, and drive it into the building, they'll cross afterwards and do all the taps, put all the hydrants in. We're insulating, we're sheet rocking. The roof is the roof insulation for the area that we had to build up. Won't be in until the 9th. So that area is not done, but everything else is done. So they're just sheet rocking and insulating all the outside walls. And electrician was there today, plumbers were there today. It's moving. I mean, we're on schedule. They're happy. Met with Melissa on carpet, and next will be discussing colors. The big room there, the sprinklers are all in. The only part we had were the sprinklers when they came in, where they went up the existing wall. They're on the outside of the existing wall because it's outside the building because the building's so much higher. So we're just gonna encapsulate them with sheetrock. And you'll see about 2 feet of them, and then the drop ceiling comes in because we're bringing that ceiling way down. We did eliminate that divider wall we all talked about.
Oh.
We're not doing it. So that was the discrepancy there a little bit in the pay app 7 because we pulled it out at the last minute because we weren't gonna pay for it and expect a credit. Because in SK 5, which was, I believe, CO 15, that's where the work was for going above the ceiling. So that CO's get all that work's getting out because there was some other stuff in there that we are doing or we've already got done. But they're doing well. The owner's been a little bit more hands-on since their site guy, they fired their site guy. So they've got another site guy coming in out of Suffield. And all he's gonna do is do the flat work, the pavement. So it's just a cleanup around the outside. So we're hoping to get it all cleaned up.
Okay.
Any additional change orders, or we're kind of at a done?
Not really. Waiting on the fire marshal and the MEP on the fire, the alarm.
Mhm.
There were some discrepancies there. They're changing some smoke detectors where we didn't need smoke detectors. And so they've been working together, and I believe they're at the final plan and everybody's approved it. But nothing, we'll probably have a little bit more electrical. The plumbing's all set. We've figured all that out already. So there'll be some electrical with the Cat 5, I think. Few more drops we needed to put in, and the door strikers for all the fob system, but nothing, very minimal. So after the first of the year, we'll start working on the FF&E, the furniture and all the other stuff.
That's the home stretch here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're they're cranking right along. Yeah, it looks, I mean, it looks good in there, you know, couple more weeks, probably 1st of January, it'll, you know, the walls will be up, the doors will be coming in and all that. Everything's ordered. The only thing holding them back is that insulation, but they said they'll have it on the 9th. Apparently it's grooved to fit in the grooves of the existing, the steel roof that's there. So the insulation's grooved and it has some structural value.
Okay.
Did the siding go up yet? I drove by, I think it was last week.
No, it's not in yet. It's due in this week too. So, but I don't think they're gonna get a lot done this week. To be honest with you, I think the next couple of weeks is gonna go real slow. That brings me up to our next meeting, it's the day before Christmas Eve. And it's up. If there isn't anything big, I can update with a small, an email. I mean, I don't know if you guys, I don't anticipate them doing a lot other than sheetrocking and insulating. That's where we're at now.
Yeah.
Not even the drop ceiling.
Can we go over there at some point as a group, like as the closer you get to like,
Oh, I would love to have a meeting there.
because that would be
but-
nice.
We don't have a camera.
No, I know.
Can we do,
Well, there's-
we talked about doing a walkthrough there
Yeah.
at some point.
There's no law, so we need a camera, right? Or the meetings go.
No, but it leaves it for the public
Yeah.
to be able to review our meeting later.
Okay.
But
We could just
Yeah.
walk through.
we can, maybe the meeting will be an informal meeting and it'll be a walkthrough.
That'd be
And then,
perfect.
you know, if that's
Yeah.
acceptable. If
Yeah.
we really don't need to have a formal meeting, maybe we can have an informal there. I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything improper
Good idea.
about that.
Good idea.
And I'll clear it with the
All right.
builder, we could do it, Monday night or, Monday afternoon or whatever.
Sure.
You can hold a meeting here and then adjourn to there or?
Well, I
There's not much going on, Dick. There's what,
There's nothing going on.
It's like sheetrock, and that's all I'm gonna tell you next month.
yeah, we just told
Or
them,
at the end of the week.
you gotta be surprised. It's a lot bigger than you think it is going. I've been in there a few times. It looks nice.
Yeah.
So did they,
We can play that by ear.
what did they do about the heating, air conditioning? Is that the same units or did they have to replace them?
We replaced, there's one existing unit. And we replaced one of the existing units, the one that heated the big meeting room. Because we actually downsized it because we dropped the ceiling way down. We put the ceiling at 14 feet instead of having it cathedral. The other, there's 3 new units on the new section, which will do the hallway and all of that.
Now that water was brought up from Route 5, right?
Yep,
That's about a quarter of a mile.
about 1,000 feet.
Actually,
Maybe,
it was 1,800 feet.
well, it was 1,800 for the building.
It was 1,800 feet.
So it's more than a quarter mile.
I think there was 1,800 feet of
Like,
8-inch water main.
That was in the budget though, right?
Yeah, it's all paid.
And what was the cost of that? I just,
$500,000 for the water line. The way in the scheduled payments, it's 500,000. Water line paving or restoration,
oh, okay, yeah.
right to the building, and then that's it. They budgeted $500,000.
they gotta fix the road.
I heard the number 100,000 coming.
Well, there was a permit fee for Connecticut Water, which was 140,000.
Just, that's the permit fee?
That's-
47,000 and change.
Which we can't control. You either pay it or you don't get your water.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you how much it is.
Just, you're a commission, so even an informal meeting is a meeting, so you're gonna have to notice it. And the public could show up there if they want to.
Well, we can't.
We can't have that liability wise. We'll have to figure something out then. Before we do
You
like
just do a separate
small group,
non-formal walkthrough.
small little group walkthrough,
Right.
like 2 members apiece, and we did that before one time for planning and
I
zoning.
think as
We,
long as you don't have a,
If we
Three.
don't-
3 people.
3 people,
More than 2.
so 2 people walk through at a time. We'll worry about that
well,
next
I'm
week.
just trying to keep.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
You're right,
Like I
Lenny.
said, you can call the meeting here and then adjourn it to the Scout Hall, and then you're covered. If there's somebody here from the public. You can't deny them.
Who's missing? Just one?
just Jeff.
Yeah, so you've got 8 members. So I think 4 of you could go. I think as long as you don't have a quorum, you can't have you're not a meeting.
I thought 3 or less.
Well,
We'll figure it out. We'll figure logistics out later for that. That's what we'll try to do for the next meeting. If it's slow, we'll try to figure out how to get a walkthrough through there for everybody.
I can meet anybody there, then on Mondays. And
Friday.
Mondays and Thursdays, I have to get my special person off the bus. Other than that, and I'm available during the day too. I mean, I'm there every, at least twice a day.
If you're going during the day, you gotta have hard hat. No, you're not hard hat anymore, are they? No hard hat.
You should wear a hard hat and a yellow vest just in
Active.
case.
Yeah.
You have to have your PPE.
Yeah.
Joe, you said the partition wall was out, right?
Yes. Have eliminated the partition.
Big stand.
Okay, is anybody have anything else left for Joe? No, we'll move on to financial. Nothing? Topics from the floor? Anybody have anything? Moving on to public participation. Anybody from the public wish to speak?
Lenny, you're.
Nobody here? Nobody on Zoom? Oh, I guess we go down to motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
I don't know who seconded it.
Dave.
Oh, Dave. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. What time?
6:47.
6:47. Okay.